Hello, everybody. What's up? Hope everybody doing great today. It's another straightforward video, straight up. And I know most of the YouTubers show you pictures and whatever, and kind of catchy. Do a lot of catchy stuff to get your attention. It's real. It's real talk with me. You're gonna get real talk. You're gonna see my face. Or you're gonna see the dark or whatever. Wherever I'm at. If I feel like it, I post right away. So no too much editing and all that. What you see is what you get with me. Um, so things of Liberia, right? Some things, and like I said, most of these videos is for people who don't really know about the country. There are so many Liberians out here that don't really know a lot of things about Liberia. They say, "Oh, I'm going to Liberia." They go to Monrovia, come back to America. Yeah, I went to Liberia. That's true. He went to Liberia. Matter of fact, he went to Liberia, but he stayed in the capital city, Monrovia. You know something? That's one of the things. That's one of the reasons why Liberia is not even being developed. That's the first thing. Because look at the Nigerians, look at the Ghanaians, look at every other African. When they go home, they go to their village. They go to where they come from. They develop their village. You know, like they would. A Nigerian will always build where he comes from. He will build a house in his home. That's the first thing. Even if he's living there or not, it's something. It's pride. It's something about your. It's something that's good to do. We Liberians be like, oh, that crazy country win. I wait when everything okay, everything get cool. Then we'll go build over there. But for now, we cannot do that because anytime, every time war, every time this, every time that, people are so this and people so that. Some people are right, but you cannot sit back and watch somebody build for you. And now when it's all good, then you want to get there and enjoy and whatever. It's like in Liberia, they say monkey work, baboon draw. The monkeys work, then the baboon come and take it because it's big or whatever. But that's one of the things, we don't have no jealous development as Liberians. Liberians, jealousy is about killing each other. You get my point, and we blame it on so many different things, so many different reasons. But a Nigerian will build a house right here, right? That's one of the difference between Nigerians and Liberians. A Nigerian guy will build a house in his village. Another guy in that village gonna be like, he think he can build a better house than me? I'll build one bigger than his house. He will build another guy will come and build another bigger house. Or if you're driving a Mercedes, the Nigerian guy will be like, okay, I'll buy a bigger one than that. Yeah, when it comes to cars, Liberians into that. Liberians do that a lot in America. But when it comes to property, which is something your kids can inherit, pass down the line, land, things like that, I think Liberians selling off their land, really. They don't care, and kids, whatever. They grow up and do their own thing. They buy their own thing, not worry about them. But in the other people, they help build their kids' future before the kids is 16, 17. They're already good to go. Liberians, yeah, some Liberians do that, but the majority, nah, it's not. It's so rare, and it's just one of the things that our country is underdeveloped because because we don't have that kind of mindset. Everybody want to live in America. Everybody want to develop some foreign country. Everybody want to do business in some other foreign country. But you know who really doing businesses in Liberia? When I went to Liberia, uh, the Fula people, Lebanese, the Asians, um, and people from all around the world, Nigerians. Nigerians own a lot of businesses in Liberia. Ghanaians, but we sit here in America and say Liberia is not. Nothing. I rather go Ghana and I rather go Nigeria and I prefer to go. And these people are leaving their homes and going to Liberia to make money, build houses, buy land, properties. When I went to Bon County, Banga City, Bon County, the biggest matter of fact, the only guy I saw there that was doing planks, logs, and things like that. This guy was an Ivorian from Ivory Coast. And we sat there, we chop it up, we spoke French to each other, and we laughed. And, where you from? And I was like, oh, I'm from here. And he's like, oh, wow. And we just talked. And people from Guinea and things like that, they're making a lot of money in Liberia. But you Liberians sit here in nursing homes and, warehouses and talk about, oh, the government this, the government that, the government. You finding excuses every day. These people are not finding excuses. These people are making money in your country and developing their homes. Then you get upset. Why you get upset at a Nigerian guy for investing in Liberia and making the money and go back home with it? Why are you so upset? Don't be upset. You making money in America too, but you putting it in your mouth. You eating it. You buying new clothes, new shoes every day. You're not investing in your home. So why are you getting upset with people that making money in different places and taking that money and you buy mansions in America that you don't even sleep in. You don't even live in. You ain't got rock in Liberia. One day, your kid's gonna wake up one day and be like, Dad, Mom, where you from? I wanna go there. And then you sit there and be like, oh yeah, I think hotel's too expensive and this is too bad and it's bad over there. They eat people, they rape people, you make all the excuses on the planet. The government not straight, and this and that and that. We cannot. Where you used to live before? Where did you live before coming to America? You live in that same country. Your mom lived there, your dad lived there, your granddad, your grandmom, your great grand. Everybody grew up in that country. That today is messed up. But you don't think that you could be part of developing that country. You could be part of building that country up. What if every Liberian in America, we are from 200 to 500,000 of Liberians in America? What if every Liberian, let's say 500,000 Liberians put $100 together, just 1 month, do it 1 month, that's $25 million. $25 million. You can build hospitals, you can build schools, you can build, orphanage homes with just that $25 million if it falls in the right hands. But as Liberians, are we thinking really? It's a video of encouragement if you look at it. I got a lot of Nigerian friends. These dudes got mansions and beautiful homes back home in their village. Not even in Lagos, not even in Abuja, but in their villages. They do. Why? You say, oh yeah, we go to Liberia, they will kill you. They will do witchcraft stuff on you. Come on, man. I called somebody last time. I was like, why you can't go on the farm and flip some charcoal and stuff like that. Like, oh, man, I don't want to go over there. The country devil, the this, the that, the that, all kind of excuses they were giving me. And I left from America, went back there. No country devil, nothing bothered me. But why the country devil gonna bother you? Hmm. Everybody want to be DJ in Liberia. Everybody want to be a musician. Everybody want to be. The main thing is politics. Everybody want to do politics because they see there's a whole lot of opportunity to steal money. So everybody want to be a politician. Nobody want to be a politician to change the country. Everybody want to be a politician to get into corruption. Steal. I cannot touch on that too much, but matter of fact is Liberians are greedy and don't want to work for it. Liberians want everything but don't want to work for it. They want hands out. They don't want to go and sweat for it. And you talking bad about the government and this and that, but all the girls run to the government officials for money. Sleep with them, all kind of different things. and expecting to get money. What's going on with our women anyway? Most few of the women hustling, doing business. The men are even worse. I'm not here to bad mouth Liberia or Liberia, but we need to stand up and do something. Forget the president, forget the government, forget the whatever you got going on. Forget it. Focus on something you can do for yourself and for the country to help the country go up. If you open a business, you open a farm, you employ 5 people. That's helping your country because you bringing up the employment rate. You're giving people jobs. So that's a good thing. So you see how we can build our country. We cannot depend on these presidents and on these representatives and on these senators because they got different goals and I mean you vote them, you put them in power and all that, but they got different visions when they get in there. People want to drive nice cars. People want to eat the best of food. People want to live in the best of homes, and you take these hungry people and put them in positions where they're gonna run your country. Mm. Hey, it's on you. For me, I see a lot of great things in Liberia that I'm not even gonna need to say hi to a senator or a representative, but I'm still gonna get what I want because I'm gonna work for it. You can work for your money, you can build, you can invest. And another thing, most people will get up and say, "Oh, man, we're just trying to get out of this country. It's so hard here." Somebody asked me, "Why you want to come? Why are you coming to Liberia anyway? Why you want to come to this hard country? Everybody trying to run away. Why?" I mean, look, man, I just don't know what to say. I don't know what to tell people. But the only way our country can get developed is when we develop it. All of you trying to get into politics need to leave politics alone. Focus on business. Businessmen run the government, if you don't know. Business people run the government in every country. Business people run the government. Let me tell you something. The president listens to the businessman before he listens to the regular people. The senator, the representative, listen to business people before they listen to a regular person. So you can march, you can jump, you can somersault, you can flip, you can do whatever you want. You can hurt yourself, you can bleed, whatever you want to do. But the people who investing in that country, those are the people who they listen to. Why you think America run Liberia? Because they go to the World Bank for money. Simple as that. And why you think the country is like that? Because a lot of people are poor, mentally and physically. So when you put somebody poor in power where they can handle money, only few people will be just enough to not touch somebody's money. See, you know why we're gonna develop this place. We're gonna do this, we're gonna do that. I'm not trying to praise, people here and there, but some people are really honest. Some people are willing to work for their own money. Some representatives, senators, and all that are invested in doing things in the country. Thank God for them. But the majority of these people that try to be up there, they only do things. They're sowing seed just to get to that position. And when they get to that position, then boom, they're gone. You can't talk to them no more. You can't see them no more. So my thing is, why not we get together and try to develop our own country? They got so many different Librarians Association in America, all around the world. Why not we get together and say, you know what? Each Librarian Association gonna put each Librarian Association gonna put out $1 million each. $1 million each. We're gonna develop our country. We're gonna go there ourselves and do it and build ourselves. Find few people in that association to go Liberia, take care of their trip, take care of whatever, and let each organization build a school or a hospital. I mean, up to date school or a hospital. Let them do that. That's part of building our country. You don't have to be in power before you develop. You can be in opposition and still develop. You don't have to go run campaign and pay millions of dollars and fool people out there before they vote for you. You can just all you can do is develop. Develop your country. Build schools. Build hospitals. If you got the money to do that, you don't have to become a president first. So that's why I look at Liberian people. I say Liberian people are fools because you will wait almost election. Somebody makes a road and try to build few schools or whatever, and the school is not free. You paying for it. Then you run and vote for them. Oh, they build a school. Oh, they develop, they're making the roads. That's their job. That's what they should be doing. That's what they should do. I won't vote for somebody because of that. I will vote for somebody because of your track record, because of what you've been doing since I got to know you. Not because if I'm a billionaire or a millionaire, I mean Liberian money now. Why should I wait to be a representative before I develop a neighborhood? I don't have to. I can get with a current representative and senator, and we do things together and work together and try to build it. I don't have to be in the government to build my country. That's why I'm trying to tell people. I can still develop without having to do anything with politics. You see, Dangote got a lot of government officials that run to him every time to sponsor certain things. You know, if you're a businessman, you can run the country. For example, look at a Rothschild family. They're not politicians, but they run the world. Rich families run countries. You got a lot to do, a lot to say, a lot to a lot of commands to give when you have the money in your hand. Because everybody coming to who got the money. It's like a flower and the bees in spring and in summer. All the bees and stuff get attracted to that flower, so all of them run to that flower. So think about it. Focus. Librarians need to focus on business, business. Make money. People come to your country and make money out of your country, and you don't even have a clue. You don't. You sit there. Oh, if we do dual citizenship, these Lebanese people gonna own everything in the country, and these Guineans gonna own everything in the country. These people have been in your country. They were born there. They are Liberians. I don't know how Liberians think. Some of these people have married Liberian women and Liberian men, so they are Liberians. I don't see no foul play over there when it comes to somebody developing. If you got the money, you buy the land. If you got the money, you can afford it, take it. They're not in Liberia. They're not holding no Liberian back from doing business and getting rich. Liberians holding themselves back. Because if you come and sell me a land for, if I come from America with millions of dollars and you come and sell me the land, let's say for $10,000, you sell me maybe 10 acres or 20 acres for $10,000. You know how fast that $10,000 is gonna go? After you blow your $10,000 up, then you start talking about, oh, these people from America come and buy all the lands and they do all this and they do all that and they do all that, and people calling me elite and all these different things. I mean, if you smart, you're gonna be an elite anyway. If you're smart and you know how to get in the system and play, you know how to play around with business, you are gonna be an elite. Because elite is anybody who can run the country, anybody who's up there, who's sitting up there and just watching you scramble for crumbs and fight for crumbs. While you sit there and play with your money wisely like chess. You know, people gotta be wise. Liberians gotta open their mind and try to focus on doing business. Business is the best way to go. Business, agriculture, business, agriculture, business, agriculture. I need to get a shirt that say I'm a Liberian. Liberians, let's do agriculture. Something crazy with agriculture. I need to do something like and just divide a shirt for free all over Liberia. We need to focus on agriculture. We got so much land in a country like that with almost 5 million people. Big country like that, land everywhere. You can farm, but everybody want to be in the capital city. Everybody want to focus on. I want to be a representative. I want to be a senator. I want to be a minister. You think it's free? You think you get money that easy? Yeah, man, it's crazy, man. I don't know how to talk to my people to get out there and do something. I came to Liberia. People rather work for me and pay them 200, 300 Liberian dollars a day instead of working with me and build this up and we benefit from it. You see the mentality of people? Poor, poor, poor mentality. If your mind is poor, your body will be poor, your entire life will be poor, your generation will be poor because that's what you're gonna feed them with. Think business, think wise. It's an advice, man. You know, I don't know If I said some things that touched some people, I'm sorry if I piss you off, but it's just reality. We need to do business as Liberians. We need to focus on business internationally and all that. Even in America, most of you guys don't even want to hear business. You rather just go push the clock, bust your butt, and then work till you come home. You cannot even sleep because you're so tired. You're so tired that you can't sleep. Imagine that. You gotta be smart. As Liberians, we need to invest in business. Thank you for watching. The video is going too long. I'm gonna cut it off and stay tuned. You probably get a better video from me. I'm still waiting on little things. That video, I think, is gonna cause a lot of problems, so I'm kind of hesitating to put it out or not to put it out. A video about the presidents and the war and all that stuff. So thanks for watching. Subscribe. Stay tuned to the channel. Share the video. I appreciate the love. I'm getting so much love from Liberians and Americans and everybody. I really appreciate the love. Thanks. Thank you a lot. Thank you.